All right, here's a Monday thought starter just for you. Attention is an interesting thing. We trade in it every single day in business because it's one of the currencies in today's world. If I can command, solicit, manipulate, etc., the attention of buyers, for example, then my business will do pretty well on Facebook, for example. Facebook has done a great job at getting our attention, mostly because we constantly wonder if there's something new. We shift our attention there, and bing, we get a little hit of dopamine as a reward, which, by the way, is what makes Facebook so addictive. Now, a lot of people tell me that they can multitask and, for example, hold a conversation at the same time that they're browsing Facebook. If you ever had lunch with a spouse, coworker, or a friend that was on Facebook while having a conversation with you, you probably know that this isn't entirely correct. They switch back and forth, and quite frankly, that's totally unproductive. Science says so too. It takes several seconds to switch back and forth, and in between we'll pay attention to neither. Think of your attention like a flashlight beam. If you're in a dark room, you can't light up two things at the same time. And if you wildly wave your flashlight back and forth, you can't see anything really. So when you're switching between tasks, this in-between time is called a attentional blink, where we basically notice nothing important, which is, by the way, why we get so frustrated when we have a conversation with someone that's also browsing their Facebook feed. Anyways, the way I found helps me get the most out of my day is my own version of block scheduling. I group tasks together that are alike, and I knock them out in one sitting. If I have to look over a bunch of automation or approve email newsletters or SEO posts, I know I'll be at my desk with a cup of coffee for a while and schedule accordingly. No email shall sidetrack me. The dog even knows that until I get up, nothing happens, and she sits on the sofa. As soon as I get up, we go for a walk because we can, and I usually block a few minutes for that too. I do the same thing with clients. I have clients that have to make major changes to their business, so we block out time assigned to working on it. At the same time, every day we're scheduled, and we tolerate no interruptions. Phones on silent, no employees unless the building is on fire, and you would be surprised how few times the building actually catches on fire. And it eliminates the 15 minutes that sometimes spend on a quick question that's never really quick. For me, since my online scheduling tool is synced up with my Google Calendar, and I use Calendly, by the way, I don't get any double bookings either, and I have a great assistant that keeps an eye on all the moving parts for me using various dashboards and automated processes. See, the thing is that people always say that an entrepreneur and, let's say, Steve Jobs both only have 24 hours in a day, and this holds true for the early days of Apple, of course. But if you're running Apple today, you don't have to worry about the small stuff the way you do when you're flying solo. So the smaller your empire, the more efficient you have to be, because literally every minute counts, and we can't waste time pretending we're doing two things when we're not doing either. Anyways, that's it for your Monday thought starter. I hope you didn't watch this while somebody was talking to you over lunch. If so, at least share it with them. Until Thursday, I'm Tobias Wilhelm.